So I thought for about, 29 minutes that our team, tried to guard at a high level, and the shooting percentage was way, way low. We're still a real work in progress offensively. Still, I say it every time, and we still are. And we're fixing to get hit right in the mouth by some athletes that are good or better than us, for sure, in the next couple of weeks. And so that's got to improve. And in the last probably 8 minutes, about as embarrassed as I've been as a coach at Ole Miss. And so maybe some of those guys that were in the game at that time proved me right, why their role is where their role is. And so that's ridiculous in the game on a 17-2 run. And that's just kind of where we're at with some guys on our team. So, but win's a win, and thought Seattle continued to play hard. Hats off to them. Good for them. And like I said, we just had some guys in the game at the end that just lost their way and wouldn't compete, wouldn't run offense, just wouldn't guard. And that's what can happen at any time. It just shows you sometimes fans and people say, why is Kermit still going crazy? Because we always have these horror stories in the back of our mind that we've been on both ends of them. We've always been on both of them. I've been on one come back, and I've been on ones like that. Okay, so that's why. And I normally don't do what I did, but I did it anyway. And then I wanted to see how bad that it would get, and it got as bad about what I thought it would get. And so, we won't make that mistake again for sure.
KJ was in early foul trouble, but he bounced back and had a really good second half. I mean, is he learning to play a little bit with fouls?
I think he's come out the last 2 games in an immature way, Ben. He's not thinking about defending. He's not thinking about rebounding, not playing smart, just picking up kind of cheap fouls, guys rebounding over the top. Early in that game, we were doing a lot of switching, and he got switched on 23, and 23 just drove him right to the rim, so we had to sub him. And I did think the second half he played better. He got 8 rebounds, which was good, but he's had some really poor starts the last 2 games.
As a team, you guys have kind of like 3 games in a row hasn't gotten off to the best start in the world. How much is that concerning you?
It's just offensively, defensively we are.
Yeah.
I mean, good for us that we're holding. I told our team now about a month ago. We asked the player that whoever they bring in here to come in and talk. So I'm just telling you, man, get ready to try to win some games in the 50s and 60s because we don't execute offensively. The ball sticks. We don't cut and move. And no offense to the 4 teams we played, but it's fixing to really change in the next 2 weeks. And I said, so let's get ready. And we've done that. We've done it. And that's good for us that we're guarding and doing the things like that. But we just don't trust offense. I ain't had a team do that in a long, long time. And so we'll go to work on it and just keep trying to get it better.
What is it that you look for to kind of get out of that?
Well, just cutting and moving. The ball goes side to side, and it just doesn't move. The ball sticks, and it doesn't move. And so we've got a lot of ball stoppers right now. And I don't say we have selfish guys, but the ball just doesn't move through everybody's hands. And if it does that, then we're going to really, really guard these next 2 weeks.
What's the latest on Blake? I know you guys were maybe hoping to get some news this week.
Yeah, he'll play against Memphis. Okay. Yeah, he's going to play against Memphis. We have to take off tomorrow because NCAA rules, and he'll work out on his own tomorrow, and then he'll be at practice on Thursday, Friday, and be available for the game, and we're going to play him on Saturday.
Can you get a read on what kind of shape he's in?
He's at the best weight he's ever been in his life. He's at 226, so his body looks great. I just don't think you can tell, Paris, until he goes up and down with our guys and gets hit. Fatigue, Keith can say because he's playing. I mean, you can run. When you start getting hit when you run, then the fatigue really sets in a little bit, So we're going to play him spot minutes, but it'll sure be good to have him out there.
As far as offense and the ball sticking, having a guy like that, Blake, that you talked about, can facilitate offense and knows how to keep the ball moving. Is that one of the more exciting things about having him back?
Yeah, it is. And his voice and his passion to play is really exciting for me, Ben. And I'll say step back a little bit. I mean, we missed some wide open shots early. Sammy Hunter, I think, is a really good shooter, and he's just in this freshman, I took him out and said, Sammy, just shoot the ball. At the very end, I said, just all those are good shots. Keep shooting the ball. Because that's how our offense is built, on pick and pop 4s, And that's what Blake is. But we've had some unbelievable looks tonight. Euro, where the game, instead of it's 30-17, it's 41-42-17 at the half. So we're not shooting the ball on the perimeter with a great deal of confidence right now. Shot the ball at the line well, So some of that is we're getting some good shots, but we got to trust offense more.
Brian did have 5 early assists, and 4 games, but his assist numbers are up a tick. Does that make you a little more comfortable playing him at the 1 if you need to?
It did. I thought his first half playmaking was the best he's done all year and one of his better games. He really did. He got the ball out of his hands. That was great to see. And yeah, there's no question about that. You know, and he's just got to get himself. You know, he took 2 threes and they were beyond the NBA 3. You know, just shoot good threes. He's a really good shooter. Shoot good threes, and you'll make them. And so, you know, he shot balls 5 and 6, 7. You shoot that ball after maybe you've made 3 or 4, and you're on a big run, you know, but you don't try to get going from 27 or 28 feet.
Anything else?